You've been in love before, or at least you thought you were. But if you're honest, really honest, what you felt wasn't love. It was relief. Relief that someone finally chose you. Relief that you didn't have to be alone anymore. Relief that the silence in your apartment had someone else's voice in it. And you called that love because it was close enough. Erich Fromm spent his entire career studying why human beings are so desperate for connection and so terrible at it. And he arrived at one conclusion that most people will hear and immediately reject. Most people have never been in love. They've been in need. Fromm said there are two types of people in relationships. The first type loves because they are afraid of being alone, afraid of being unwanted, afraid of sitting with themselves in a quiet room with no one to perform for. So they find someone, anyone, and cling to them. Not because this person is extraordinary, but because this person is present. That is not love. That is using another human being as medication. The second type loves because they are full. They have done the work. They have sat with themselves. They have looked at the ugly parts and didn't run. And from that fullness they offer love, not because they need something back, but because they have something to give. Fromm called this the difference between immature love and mature love. Immature love says, I love you because I need you. Mature love says, I need you because I love you. Read those two sentences again. They sound almost identical, but they are opposite worlds. One is a transaction. The other is a choice. One collapses the moment the other person stops delivering. The other survives because it was never built on what you could get. Most people never make it to the second kind, not because they can't, but because the second kind requires the one thing most people refuse to do. Be alone first, truly alone, without distraction, without the next person lined up, without someone else's validation holding your identity together. The love you want is on the other side of the loneliness you keep running from. Stop running.